Good morning, seekers. Welcome to Amanda's Life. If you're new here, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button. And if you'd like to become a member, links in the description. Amen. Hallelujah. I've had 6 hours of sleep because y'all kept me up too late. And that happens. Listen, I'm working on some technical difficulties right now because we're going to do things a little different today. I told you we're going to start switching stuff up. Let's not get bored with my normal low-budget production. And yes, I have used StreamYards in the past. It doesn't make you more professional. It's a pain in the ass. The chat always, freezes. And it's glitchy. And people didn't like it. So really, your channel is based on not your theatrics or your presentation. It's your personality. You wanna be more real instead of fake, right? People want to see real. The babe's doing much better, but still got so much congestion. He's trying to get it up, and he wakes up all night, trying to cough it up, and he doesn't have an appetite. Hi, Panda Pondu. What's up with you? Oh, you're talking to trolling. All right. Listen, I'm trying to get this speaker to attach to my iPad. So I'm restarting my iPad. There we go. Poor baby. Oh, I know. It sucks. And he has no appetite. Of course not. So I said, just, try to give him fruit. Because everybody loves fruit, even when they're sick. For breakfast. So he's having an apple and some strawberries. But like regular food, you just have no appetite. When your chest is full of congestion and you got medicine in your stomach, everything's blah. Thank you, Reality Chica. I'm glad I'm live too. Look at me. Like a shit show. It's okay though. I love being a shit show. Oh, stop it. Come on now. I gotta see if my speaker will connect. Because we're gonna do things a fun way today. Okay? We're gonna do things kind of fun. All right, back to settings, back to Bluetooth. Come on now. I don't know why it's not connecting to my speaker. I use this all the time with my iPad and Max the van. Connect. It doesn't want to. It's being difficult. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't need the speaker. Unsuccessful. Okay. Shut it off. My God, you almost fell on me. How did I sleep? Like a baby. Woke up every 2 hours crying. No, I'm kidding. I slept good. A whole 6 hours. It is what it is. All right, let's try it one more time and then I'm done with this. Come on, Bluetooth. I don't know why it's doing this. My birthday is tomorrow, but thank you. Well, it's a Bluetooth connection between the two. And it's showing it in my list, but it just doesn't want to connect to the Bluetooth and to the speaker, and it could be because it might be connecting to my iMac downstairs, but I should be able to switch it over. And it won't let me. It's bullshit. Anyway, we don't need it. Screw you, speaker. Bye. You're out of here. Okay, so here's what I thought we would do. I did. I turned disconnected the Bluetooth, and it just won't. I have actually even said, forget this device, then waited for, it's a whole thing. Everybody loves this top. I don't know why. It's like a Charlie Brown block, But thank you. Yeah, I haven't decided if I'm going to go live tomorrow. I might, because we don't have any plans. I don't have anything going on. I just, whatever. Don't know. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. we are gonna, let me get another cord. So this don't, I gotta plug it in. Because we don't want it to die. Okay. So we're gonna plug in the iPad to keep it charged. We'll unplug this stupid one because I don't even know what that is. Happy early birthday, thank you. This is the last year I'm gonna recognize my birthday, so I'm glad you'll all be here. After this, we're not recognizing the big 6-0 next year. Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. Don't care what you say. Don't care what you say. Not doing it. All right, let's go. Oh, and before I get started, I'll show you. Hold on. I got to bring this up and get it ready. Oh my God. I don't even want to get through the hello, everybody. Okay, let's see how loud it'll go.
Thank you, Natasha. Very good. Love your spirit, Chantal. Thank you so much for the kind super chat. Your kind words. Yes, that means a lot.
I'm going to need...
keeping track of our sleep schedules, as always.
I'm going to need a speaker. Because we're only going to listen to the audio while I get ready. Because then I just think it'll be fun. Oh, and by the way, guess what showed up today? My puzzle. Yes, my puzzle. It'll be in my store as long as I love it. Because I paid for a lot of really beautiful digital art. And I want to put them on puzzles. One of a kind. Tin. I did not want a box. I did not want a wood box. Listen, I'm into puzzles and they better be nice and they better be higher quality than a wood little cardboard box, right? Another thing I don't like is thick puzzle pieces where they're spongy. I like them thin, so when you're done, it looks like a beautiful print. I know this puzzle's gorgeous. I have so many gorgeous puzzles. Anyway, comes in a bag. And I'm not going to open the bag because today, not yet, because today the big puzzle board comes with the drawers. So we're going to do a whole separate thing when that comes. So, comes in a nice bag, well protected, 1,000 pieces, nice quality. You know those thick ones you do and they feel padded? Don't like those. I like thinner pieces. You see what I'm saying? And you can see the beautiful, I can't wait till it's done. It's nice and shiny. It's not matte. This is going to be so awesome. I'm so excited. I love this. Okay, so far I am thrilled. I love a good puzzle too. I'll be setting this up. But I will unveil this and do the live of when the board gets here. And we can hang out and have a chit chat. All that fun stuff. Now hold on while I go unconnect this from the iMac. Because I think that's my problem. Let me try one more thing before we go downstairs and deal with all that bullshit. Hold on. Holy crap. Okay, hold on. Good morning, Jamie. That's got to be the problem, because I said, forget this device. Oh my gosh, Popper Lives, thank you so much for the super chat. Can't wait to see the puzzle board. Me too. I got the big one that's made for 1,500 pieces. Okay, so that's the problem. It is not recognizing this. What was that? I pushed the word add. I don't know what that means. Now it's just like disco balls. So I don't know what that was. You're on your backup face cream? Don't panic. There'll be more. Yeah, see, it's not even showing this speaker at all. All right, hold the fuck on. Talk amongst yourselves. Low budget production. Okay, I think I found the problem. Yep, I found the problem. It was connected to my iMac. Listen. Now we're connected. Dee-dee-lee. I'm a genius. Why is Foodie Beauty in a wheelchair? We're going to get into it. Okay, now we're connected. Let's roll out of the Bluetooth settings into the BS. While I get ready, we're going to try to hook everything up here so we can enjoy it all. Now remember, she's not even on camera, okay? There is absolutely no point in showing this Kybella look-alike avatar, okay? I know you want to be Kybella, but you're not a Kybella. So there's that. While we get ready. You thought about going out to the window shop, but it's too damp and chilly. Yeah, I need summer too, Teresa. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. Hi, Charlie's mom. So we're going to do things different. Listen, I want to do different type of things on my channel. I do not want to be wash, rinse, repeat. I always accuse Chantal of being wash, rinse, repeat, and I don't want to be that. I like to give you visuals. I like to, just do things different, okay? So, this is 100% transformative. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. I don't know what you guys are talking about. That picture is weird. Weird. Okay, here we go.
Hi, Puffin, Sylvael.
No.
And Jenna.
No.
Emma. Okay. Okay, bye, Foopadoo. So,
Foopadoo?
Messiest. We're both still up, Messy Girl? We're both still up, yes.
Who? You and the cat? You and the cat? Stop. I thought he worked all day and he worked so hard. Why would he be up? Oh, stop. Next.
We had a very...
It's a small world after all. That's when she gets a super chat. It says happy, happy, happy. I'd rather hear the Cuppy Cake song, to be honest. But it's probably copyrighted. Probably so's this.
Happy, 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 happy.
What the?
Thank you, Natasha. Susu, hi Dana. Are you uploading my more mukbangs? Susu, I cannot upload anything that requires me to...
Let me pay attention. Well, I mean, let me point something out. Pay attention. That's what I meant to say. Watch how many times these beezers keep trying to put visions of food in her head and tell me they're not trolling her.
Sit for a long period of time. Hi, Jessica. That Abby is giving a lot of...
I mean, if I told you that I was bedbound because I am morbidly obese with some sort of psychological eating food problem, would you all be in here going, don't you miss Nashies? What's your favorite dessert? Would you guys do that to me? Yeah, I wouldn't think so. I would not think so. Because you already know when she thinks of something, she obsesses. Wouldn't you think they would go to, let's not talk about food, people. Let's help her get out of the bed. I would think so, but that's just me.
Grace Lemon. How's my booty? I'm going to update you guys with my health here.
Please do.
I'm not very tired because we both had a nap.
I quit lumping in the fakeness. Stop. Because then she says, our bedroom. I'm awake. We're awake. We know what's going on. It's cute though.
Hi, Talia, Fernanda. And just been one of those days where the sleep schedule is all messed up, but we're okay.
That's been your whole life.
If you guys have been following me for a long time, hold on, I gotta fix something with the alert. Be right back, okay?
Here we go. And by the way, she doesn't fix anything with the alert. There's something going on. She mutes all the time, which tells me she is not. There's people around her. And I'm pretty sure it ain't Salah. What can I get you, Mima? What you need, Mima? No, he don't even listen. He doesn't even strike me as a guy that would be that attentive to a woman 10 years older than him. Sorry. Vampirist nonsense. Come on, girl. Speak. Oh, where'd you go? Come on now. Speak. Oh, she went mute. I gotta tap her till she's back. Wow, you're gone a long time. There she is.
Yeah, so hello, Meep. Yeah, so Kevin, Zoe, who did I miss here? We stay up late all the time. Hi, Vanessa. So Kimmy, hello. LOD.
Does Salah strike you as a man that would sleep all day in bed? To be real, it is so dumb. I just can't. I have so many questions. So many questions. Does he strike you as a guy that lays in bed and sleeps all day? No. No, he don't. I'm sorry. No, he don't. Yeah, exactly. And if I ever met a man like Pete that's just sleeps all day, we wouldn't be together. Let's be honest. So quit making him look like that, Foodie. Through your little life, you always make him look bad. Did you ever see that? Not that he can't make himself look bad. Let's be honest. He said some horrific shit.
So, yeah. What was I going to say here?
God only knows.
Okay, so health updates, I guess.
Here we go.
I went to the clinic. It's the weekend also, by the way, guys. The weekends in Kuwait, they technically...
What does the weekend have to do with going to a clinic? Why do we care it's the weekend? What does that even mean?
Like, people kind of start on Thursday evenings. It's, kind of the Friday here, of the work world. So it's pretty busy.
And today's the Friday of the weekend. What does that even have to do with anything?
Nights, people stay up late on the weekends.
No, they don't. You don't
no
even
reason for
know.
Me to go to bed early.
You don't even know people to say, hey, do you stay up all night and sleep all day like I do? Chances are they go, no, we don't. You looked up the clinics in Kuwait? Really? You got time. Her picture is Photoshop. And I found the clinic. Oh my, okay. Yeah, not interested in.
Even if they're I can just pretty much stay up as late as I want, and I've always been a night owl, Hi, Rosemary's.
You should have got a job as a bartender then. There you go, Miss Night Owl.
Baby mama. Oh my gosh, Toriana, are you still with that firefighter? So, yeah, and the weekend is Friday and Saturday. Sunday is a weekday here.
Who cares?
Okay, I have a picture to share with you. So I went to the doctor today. It was pretty interesting. Usually when I go to the clinic, it's very uneventful. Do you feel more comfortable talking with the camera off? I feel more comfortable in the sense that I don't have to show, I'm in my bedroom, so...
So what?
I do not like to show my...
So what? Can you rotate yourself to a blank wall? Rotate your body in the bed to a blank wall? I can. What if you just have a laptop in your bed with a blank wall behind you? Right? We've seen her laid out on the couch like a seal. What's the difference in the bedroom? You're not panning around the room. Look at this, look at that. Look at me in a twin bed all by myself. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't even know if it's a twin bed. Why don't you just lay out on the couch? Something smells like a skunk.
Private space, like my bedroom. I only like to film in the living room or the kitchen. And
then toodle off. So you can take your own showers. You can get in and out of a car. Wheel yourself into... Who's wheeling you in that wheelchair? Did you just sit down in a wheelchair at the clinic and you walked your happy ass everywhere? You were just dancing and showing how much physical strength you had less than 2 weeks ago. And now we're at bedbound. The bed's probably just full of food, right? Anyway, there is a way to do it. This is sus.
So that's why. And I also don't have to get dressed. Getting dressed for me, just to go to the...
How hard is it to put on one of your caps and your hoodie like you've been doing, even on the couch? How hard is that? Put on a hoodie with the cap on. You did it all in Canada. You did it in Kuwait. You don't have to put on... What? This is bull. This is bull. This is bull. This is bull. She wants to be like all the other reactors and be behind an avatar. Just admit it.
Clinic, I have to get dressed in stages. Especially doing the hijab takes a lot out of me because I have to lift my arms and
She has to lift her arms, people. She has to lift her arms. What does lifting your arms have to do with sciatic? You think they moved back to shack? Perhaps. Yeah, maybe that's her in the wheelchair sitting outside the shack. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, even with a torn rotator cuff. Come on now. You have to lift. Why aren't you just putting on the cap and throwing the hoodie on? Like you were doing when you were eating your spaghetti. This is all bull.
I'm I don't know, I guess if I lift my arm in the air, my right arm, it kills. I could feel it in my leg.
I don't feel it in my leg. Even when I had sciatic pain, Even when I fell on ice and bounced downstairs on my back, it didn't hurt when I raised my arms. That's pretty much the only part of my body I could move was my arms. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. It's ridiculous. Maybe she is missing a front tooth. Maybe that was a dental clinic, right? She got to hurry up and get something screwed into the front. Oh, could you imagine? What if she had a front tooth pulled? All right, we're getting off track.
So weird. I don't know how that works. It's like the arm bone's connected to the leg muscle.
You sure are giddy for someone just suffering. You remember how the only way she could deal with mental depression or when she was upset and couldn't handle situations in life? And we know where she's at now. She can't indulge. Or can she? Or can she? Just saying. Seems awful giddy for someone suffering. Can't even lift an arm, people. I would never be that hyper in pain. Listen, and here's the other thing. When I flew up in the air off of ice and bounced down steps, I turned my body so my spine wouldn't get it, but the whole side, I had to be taken in an ambulance. I couldn't move. As soon as I went to move, there was like fireworks in my whole body, and I thought I broke my back. So the ambulance took me to the hospital, right? They did x-rays, imaging, before they're going to treat you with anything. They got to see what's going on. So anyway, they wanted to hook me up to a TENS unit that actually, like, you hold a TENS unit, T-E-N-S, Foodie, that you control, and it stops, it gets rid of the pain. Let's just say that. Okay? Exactly. Anywho, the only way I could heal is laying on a flat floor. No bed, no couch, none of the above. A flat floor. Do you know how long I was on that flat floor? 5 weeks before my back healed. So when I'm sitting here trying to remember everything I went through, none of this adds up. Way too much gray area, ma'am.
Oh, something like that, you know? Hi, crepe goat!
Something like that. I mean, I can't remember everything I read on Google.
Camera pointed at Howie. That's a good idea. Applebee's. Oh, really? Yeah, some people are not going to like it, but I'm doing it out of necessity right now, not because I'm...
Honestly, I like this situation better. So there's that. I'd rather just hear the BS than actually see it. For real. And then people can actually, like, watch me do something else. Like we're listening to a radio show. I like it. Is this what Salah signed up for? I don't know, Tara Mama. He's MIA. He may have just checked out. She may be staying with somebody else until she can leave. Who knows?
Shying away. Actually, I want to read a really... the person leaving it's not dumb, but the content...
Oh, here we go. Always gotta, bring the negativity. Everybody wants the negativity.
Is, like, the content of the comment... Okay, listen to this before I get to my health update.
Okay. You're right. More important.
Where is it?
Yeah, where'd it go?
Happy. Okay, somebody wrote a comment.
Is she a happy girl?
Now these haters are out there suggesting that you can't show yourself because your hubby is physically mistreating you. Good Lord with their insanity theories.
So that's such an insane theory. Even though I didn't have that theory, that the reason you're hiding is because you may have a right? No, I think it would be more likely you're missing a front tooth, right? Or your eyes are swollen shut because you eat too many pickles. That would be more my theory, or you're just doing this to change it up and get more attention. Anyway, no, I don't have the theory, but the truth is that's not far off since all the crap with Natter. Remember all the bruises on your body and people were questioning it all the time? No, it's just nothing. We just like to get rough in there. We just like to get rough in there because he's a dom. He's a dom. And then we hear all these text messages about what your man, scat man, wants to do to some woman. And it's pretty violent. It's pretty violent. So yeah, people would put 2 and 2 together. So that's just so far off, people.
All right.
Okay.
And then they say, I don't know if you've said it yet, but you might have to actually explain to these people with zero common sense that you are not feeling well. Therefore, you're obviously...
Zero common sense. We have zero common sense. People out there that have diabetic neuropathy, people out there with diabetes, people out there that have had back injuries, and we know every physician in the world needs to do diagnostic testing in order to make a diagnosis. They don't just start putting stuff in your body until they know exactly what's going on, especially when you've got diabetes, you're morbidly obese. They don't take those chances. They don't take those chances. So, yeah, we're the ones lacking common sense. Okay, cool.
Not going to get up and put your hijab thing on and I know you don't sleep in it. Like, they really, really can't just think any bit of common sense. LOL, I swear they are thirsty today. Okay, so...
Thirsty.
By that logic...
We're thirsty. She just announced she's bedbound 2 weeks after running around a farm. And we're thirsty. She's thirsty. Get it right.
So if you're going to apply that logic to me, the streamers who apply that logic to me or whoever, why are you not applying that same flawed logic, by the way, to yourselves? Because so many, I would say either half or the majority of streamers or content creators or whatever don't cam up. So does that mean that you're...
Why is she defending herself with this ugly ass Kybella lookalike avatar every day? Why is she defending herself? My guess is because she's being forced to cam up right now for some reason, or not cam up right now for some reason, and she hates it. That's my guess.
Being abused
Speculating.
And your partner is abusing you? Is that why you're not camming up? Like, that's just, to me,
that was a question. That was somebody who may or may not be concerned about you, but people, don't concern yourself anymore.
Apply the same logic to yourself in that sense, okay? So no. Just to answer that, 100% no. The only reason is, again, because I'm in my bedroom, I'm comfortable with no hijab, and I can't just turn on my kid. Like, if it was me, like, a year and a half ago and I wasn't Muslim.
Ma'am, do you know how many Kuwaiti interviews I've watched with girls out there in a t-shirt, jeans, and no hijab? You can put on your little cap and put your hoodie on. Stop. And how hard is it for you to put on a hijab? We're not even talking about an abaya here. Just your hijab. How hard is it? I've seen you do it so quick. I've seen you grab the scarf, put it on, and you're a pro now. Just, tuck, and you're done. Give me a break.
Yeah, sure. I was in my bed from the llama in a bra. I didn't care. But now I can't do that. So I'm finding an alternative way to give you content for the time being. It's not forever. It's just until I can,
You made that same sound on the couch. You're on the couch. That's the same sound. When she adjusted her hip to push her back against the back of the couch, that's the same sound she made. Huh. You don't make that kind of sound in a bed with a bad back.
Out of bed. I'm pretty much bedbound at this point. Reactors not showing themselves for years, and you do it for a few days and people lose their mind. I know. Hi, Hissy Fits, born villain. Exactly.
Who's losing their mind, Beezer? I actually prefer it this way. I don't have to see the disgusting amount of food she was eating. I don't have to see her kissing herself with filters. I'm grateful. Don't even think there's an uproar. I'm grateful.
Do you think the Serbian dancing lady dance wrecked your back? I don't know, Zoe. It's a good theory. No, he would not harm me. No,
You said that about Nader. I played it. He would never physically harm me. He never physically harmed me. And he was physically harming you. Funny the lengths she'll go. Do you think she would even admit it sitting in Kuwait? No.
He has never laid a finger on me ever. So, you know, yeah, people like to do that, you know, comparing some text messages with real life, and no.
Text messages are real life. He literally reached out to another woman and had an emotional affair. What are you going to play this as? My God, Nader went out with his friends and you lost your mind. You drove to his house. You only knew him for 21 days. You peeked through his windows, which is why you're probably back in Kuwait. Because even if all of this you do consider real life, I mean, because I remember you calling him all kinds of names because of it, you still would have went back. You still would have went back because you did 1,000,000 times with Nader.
Yeah, exactly, Chef Pondu. A lot of them don't, so. Exactly, Applebee's. Hello, I like rats. Okay, so I'm going to show you a picture of me at the clinic being miserable. Just give me a sec here.
Give me a sec to pull it up.
Happy. Here I am. Okay, I'm going to make it bigger. I don't want
to. Okay, we're going to talk about this. I have questions. I don't even know if this is decor for a clinic. This is like a wall mural and possibly the lobby of where you live. This is like a wall mural. You see that? Hold on, let me turn off that damn ring light. You see that? That's like a mural. And this right here, here's the deal. This is what I noticed. When you look at the handle, do you see how blurred that is? Like it's been cut. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with her. I mean, why does she have this look on her face? I mean, we know that she's got her phone in her hand. Why is she using someone else's phone when she has a much better camera? It just makes no sense. She's sitting just like she did in the movie theater. I mean, looks like a hostel, right? I mean, that's definitely a mural. Even the door looks like a mural. Except, I mean, it's just weird. Why is her stomach getting flatter? Maybe she had a band. But it is. The gunt is getting flatter and hanging more. Instead of being like, who knows? Maybe she's getting like something done. Because the gunt is starting to flatten out and hang. So I don't know. Because if you arch your back, that gunt's going to look bigger. No. Think about it. If you lay back, your gunt's going to look bigger. Just like when you were pregnant. I don't know if it's just a phone case. It might be. But why wouldn't she film that? Why a photo and not a, hi guys, I'm at the clinic. Just a real quick 10-second right there in that area. Little video. Why just a photo? Yes, the position of the wheelchair does not look like it fits this photo. And we already know she's starting to use OBS backgrounds, which, by the way, when she did the Shining Hotel lobby, that's a copyright photo. You can only use copyright-free images. Everybody knows that. And the Shining Hotel lobby would not be copyright-free. Just saying.
I'm just gonna... Yeah, so... By the way, I did a weigh-in today, and I have a whole vlog coming out after my live stream sometime. I just have to finish editing. I look like I'm like passing gas or something. I'm in a wheelchair, yeah, because is the clinic in a castle?
Listen, forget what the Beezers are asking her, because I can't deal with that level of stupid humor. Anyway, now listen to why she's in a wheelchair. Can we? Yeah, it definitely looks like a fake background.
I know, the decoration.
Would anyone be able to laugh like that with a back injury and not go, oh, oh, oh? No, nobody.
This clinic is a little bit different, that's for sure. Chef Pondu, I agree. I look pretty, thank you.
She laughs at the dumbest shit. And then after a while, my brain just says, tap out, get out of here. This isn't our style of humor. We don't do slapstick, bubblegum humor. No, but anyway, what was I going to say? I'm looking at this photo. Oh my God.
Hi, Tracy, hi. In a wheelchair with no wheelchairs, yeah.
Oh yeah, the reason you can't laugh when you have a back injury is because you laugh with your belly, and we know she does. You laugh with your belly like Santa Claus, and it's attached to your back muscles. You're welcome.
I'm in a wheelchair because...
Oh, and the other thing. I used to work in a chronic pain clinic, right? And boy, did we deal with some problems, especially drug seekers. Oh my God, they just looking for the good stuff, you know what I'm saying? And guess what all of them had, which is pretty much hard to diagnose. You have to take people's word for it. I'll wait. It's probably a phone case the way she's holding it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was able to walk. The most painful thing...
What?
Is getting into the car and getting out of the car.
So taking a shower is not painful. Just getting in the car and out. That's it. Not sitting in the car. Just getting in and out. All right.
Because the way I have to hop up into the SUV, right? So
it's not an SUV, it's a crossover. They sit low to the ground just like mine. There's no hopping up. What do you, stair step? What? This ain't a truck. It's a crossover. It's a vehicle. It's not an SUV. What'd you go get yourself, a Navigator now? We've seen how low it was to the ground. See? Questions. We have so many questions.
I was able to walk up the ramp. I walked slowly, but I walked, kind of dragging my leg.
Ma'am,
then there was like this...
You've been dragging that leg since Thailand. Film it, or it didn't happen.
Weird emergency. We're in the clinic and there was a really...
Do not talk about other people in the clinic. That's absolutely not necessary for your dumb story.
Like tragic emergency. I won't go into it, but somebody had a tragic emergency.
Does this look like a hospital emergency room she's in? I'm going to give you a hell to the no on that one. Mm-hmm. There's nothing funny about any of this.
And so the doctor that was there, that we had, usually it's in and out, but
we need to pay attention to what she's saying, because pretty soon none of this is going to make sense.
To get, I I needed to follow up, and they wanted to follow up how my pain was. And
no x-rays, no MRIs, no CAT scans. Okay, so how do you do a follow-up without a diagnosis? You do diagnosis, you do testing and imagery, diagnosis, treatment, follow-up. But we avoided the whole first step and second step. Testing and diagnosis. This is protocol. Too bad she's not ever worked or paid attention to the medical field that she supposedly worked in.
If I need more injections and stuff like that. It looks like I'm in the movie Aladdin. So I basically reached my limit with standing, and as you can see, I'm very uncomfortable. I have to kind of like lift myself, because if I sit fully...
You've done that in airplanes. You've sat like that in an airplane and a movie theater. You sat in an airplane like that for 14 hours. So, not buying it.
On my bum, on my backside, the pain shoots up. So I'm kind of like in this position, and we're there for about another 30 minutes. And, you know, we had to go to another doctor at the other end of the clinic, who was taking over for the patients of this one doctor who was called to the emergency. So
you're not in an emergency room. You're in a clinic. So there wouldn't be anybody in there bleeding out at a clinic. So that debunks the bullshit story of an emergency. I'm not going to get into it. It was so bad. They ain't going to do that in a clinic. You think someone's coming in holding a compound fracture arm with a bone sticking out to a clinic? No, I think they would be going to the emergency room. Would they not? What else?
Yeah, so I had, I just sat in the wheelchair, and Salah went in and talked to the doctor, and...
You sat in a wheelchair, and Salah went in to talk to the doctor. Hold on to that.
In and out, So things are a bit different here. It's not by, like, imagine you're at a clinic, right? You don't just go up to somebody and say, like, they kind of talk amongst themselves, the people waiting. And if, like, your problem is just you need a prescription.
Let me guess. Just like on the airplane, you scooted yourself to the front of the line because you don't like to be in public and you don't like people looking at you. I'm guessing that's where that story's going.
They'll let you go. Like, the people are so nice here. They're like, oh, go ahead, like...
There it is.
It's so different here. So then you go to the nursing station, which is always right next door, kind of. It's like in the same building. And I got an injection. I still don't really know what it is.
Stop. Salah went in and talked to the doctor. What did he talk about? What did he talk to him about? Buying a Temu car? Why wouldn't he talk about the procedure that the doctor's about to do on his loving wife, whom all he wants to do is stay home and take care of? Wouldn't he be like, what are we going to do to help her? I need her to get out of bed. You know what I'm saying? I need her travel worthy. How long is this going to take? What can we do? Can we do a nerve block? How about this? How about we do some x-rays and see if she has a bulging disc or herniated disc? Yeah, what do? Take a carton of eggs in there, right? Or whatever other nonsense you buy extra of. I'll give you a bushel of eggplant if you just... No test necessary. Just put your license on the line and just give us what we want. Can you imagine?
But it's basically the strongest painkiller they have for inject.
So are we to believe that they do not have narcotics for people who may or may not be in severe distress over there in Kuwait? Is that what you're trying to tell us? Because that is lying by omission at this point. Can you imagine being in a horrific car accident over there and the strongest they have is like a Motrin? Press poo to doubt. Press pooted out. Now, I believe you can get a lot of over-the-counter things over there, but when it comes to narcotics, I'm pretty sure you'd have to go to a clinic. I'm pretty sure. Because I'm pretty sure they don't let people suffer like that over there. Let me check. What do you mean, no narcotics at a clinic? Hold on. Do Kuwait... Whoops. Narcotics for pain. For pain. Go. Okay, so let's just go with the pain meds that are given by injection over there. It's a combination of local anesthesia and steroid medication. Right? Okay, so that's what is to reduce short-term pain. That's what they give in clinics when it comes to injection. It's a local anesthetic and a steroid medication, such as cortisone. That would make sense. But they do have regulated morphine and other strong pain medicines. They just don't allow opioids. It's only for terminal cancer. Okay, well, I can't access my email while I'm live, but thank you. Yeah, no opioids. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. So you literally have to be terminal? Wow, that's sad. Whatever, carry on.
Injection, and it's also vitamins. I got an injection for vitamins, and I'm guessing for vitamins it's B12. Because are there any other vitamins that they inject? I'm not sure.
Not generally. It's usually B12. And you have to come in every day because they're regulated. But can you imagine? I mean, I guess it's, you know, if you're saying you have back pain and you don't want to pay for imagery or imaging or anything like that to see if you have a bulging disc or herniated disc, I imagine that if it's just a simple local anesthetic with like a local, so it's not like an anesthesia medicine, which is administered. Local means like lidocaine. There's local anesthetics. So I'm going to assume, yeah, she's just getting cortisone. Bizarre. It's not going to fix the problem.
It's most definitely, it's not, I don't know, Zoe, not like 100% definite, but all of the symptoms are sciatica.
But your symptoms are not sciatic. That's the problem. When you describe, because walking feels better than anything with sciatic. Everybody knows that. What you're describing sounds like you've got a bulging disc. And the most common reason for sciatic pain is excess weight.
You know, which they say eventually it should heal on your own after a while. If not, then it's good to get some imaging done.
Who's they say? Who's they say? The doctor you don't understand what he's even giving you? And Salah doesn't ask and tell you? You don't use your Google Translator for any of the words? None of this makes sense.
Did this wheelchair squeak?
I feel more like it's her leg. I feel like maybe her leg has gotten so bad, it's really hard to walk. And she's trying to get this weight off. Thank you. Everybody loves this damn hoodie. I got it on Amazon like 2 years ago or a year ago. Dr. Google and Dr. TikTok.
No, but Angela, it's people usually go to clinic. It's like hospitals and clinics here are kind of like almost the same. The healthcare is very different. My brother gave
Well, keep in mind, she's not in Kuwait City because she is not a national. So they're going to have different ways of doing things where she lives. Yeah, there could be a thing. It could be something going on with her leg. We already seen it looked swollen. It looked like she was dragging it and struggling with that leg. And this probably occurred after she got off that airplane. Because remember, when she got off the plane in Canada, she fessed up and said that her legs were swollen for days. And that right leg is very sus. And so when she flew back to have Salah prove his innocence to the internet and right, blah, 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 I feel like it got way worse. I've seen it in those pants when she was walking at night, and the one leg, you can see it. Yeah, monkey around and find out. And I told her that it's not safe for you to travel until you get yourself under control, especially if you had you could throw a DVT, you could throw whatever.
cortisol injections to the spine. Yeah, like that's like an epidural.
No.
Mystery box and
a cortisone injection and an epidural are totally different. Do you not even know what an epidural is, Chantal? How do you not research things and you just let people just inject your body? What is wrong with you? An epidural, they actually go between your vertebra and put that needle right in there. I've had one. It ain't fun. It sends off electricity to your brain when they hit that spinal cord. And no, if they're putting it in the fatty of your hip like a depot shot, that is not an epidural. I can't with her.
Actions. Did mooning the sun help? I actually slept in, so I didn't moon the sun today.
She slept in past sunrise, sunset. Let that sink in. She's in hog heaven, is she not? She's always said her dream life is to lay in bed and watch TV and eat. We have went full circle, people.
But yeah, this is the clinic background. I was at the clinic for like an hour. Thanks, Ghoul World. Any nerve pinching can be debilitating. Yeah, it could be a herniated disc. I'm really trying not to get surgery if I don't need to. So I'm just...
No test, no imaging. No test, no imaging, no diagnosis. I feel like she's going to the clinic for something else. I really, really, really do. Because I just don't think there's a doctor out there with a license that's not looking for the diagnosis through tests and imaging. I mean, I don't know how it works over there. It just, every doctor I ever worked for, you come in, you have a complaint, and then they start asking you questions. Well, do you have this? Do you have that? Is this happening? So they can reduce it down to possible diagnoses, so then they can order the tests. And that's how it works everywhere. And you can't do a plan of treatment without a diagnosis. That's why I feel like it's something else. And it could be the swollen leg. It could be trying to get the fluid off her, which is what would explain why the gunt is looking flatter and not so pronounced. See what I'm saying? Like, if I'm to look at it with my spy goggles on, that's what I'm seeing physically. I've seen her sit in the movie theater. I've seen her sit in the airplane seat, and her gun never looked this flat. Like, you can see where it's going down. This is not a filter. Anyway, you can see where it's starting to lap, like it's getting saggy. Like maybe a large amount of fluid is being reduced because of a leg. Like I said, Lasix. I mean, as soon as they see her swollen, right there, we're going to have a problem. She's not tilted to the side. She's sitting just like she does in the airplane and the movie theater. Yeah, I would literally be like, is she going in to go to Ozempic shots? But that would only be, what, once a week, right? We never know. But whatever you're doing, it's obviously working. And whether you got to make something up or not because you want to look like you've lost the weight on your own, or everybody that said, ma'am, you're full of fluid and you need to get that fluid off your body, you don't want us to be right, that's fine. As long as you're taking care of your health, I really don't care. But your story doesn't add up from a medical standpoint.
I'm going to rest for now, you know?
Yeah, diuretics like Lasix, yeah. It looks like she might possibly be getting drained. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I love the idea of a weight loss off camera. I love that. Even though we've all stuck it out for 7 freaking years, it would be great to ride along. But you know how she does stuff. And she'll never tell you the truth on how she did it. The end. She will turn the story not into going to the doctor and getting her health taken care of, getting all the fluid off her body from the pickles and the cheese and the sodium intake, and you could see it, you could see the swelling, you could see it everywhere. She'll never tell that. It will always come around that she did it all through willpower, strength, because you know how she likes to tell a story. She's got to come out the hero, not the zero.
No consequence. The thing is, hi Vish, hi ABCDEFG. Blue pot. Chantal, my jolly blue pot is still blocked. Okay, you have to send me you have to send me a link to it somehow, maybe.
There it is.
My discs have to be herniated, probably. I mean, I have a lot of weight on my back. You see how I carry my weight. Hi, Kiki.
Foodie, 2 weeks ago, you were dancing, you were jogging, you were laughing, playing around. We know you've got weight, and we know you have a curved back. But why? Out of nowhere, you have sat in an airplane for 14 hours and bounced off the plane. I feel great. In fact, when you got back to Kuwait, no swelling, nothing. I feel great. So we have a hard time believing that you're arched back, that you're out there just, working on the grind day to day, right? Making the world a better place by putting in your time and energy. No, ma'am. No.
Thank you. I mean, honestly, it's still bad, but it's a slightly better. And the fact that it's slightly better gives me hope. Yeah, I know, arching my back, I know. But if you look at the picture, I feel like, I don't know. Like, I have to hold myself up to, tolerate the pain. Stephen Hawking. Something is not right. Sciatica, usually, it's usually from a herniated or bulged disc.
No. Most common sciatic nerve pain comes from excess weight. Go look it up yourself, Chantal. Nice try, though.
I was told. The pain can go away, on its own. So I'm just waiting to see before I go and get all kinds of testing and...
Never had a test. She's waiting to see if it'll go away. This is common, Foodie. So what's she going to that clinic for? What is she going to that clinic for? Any doctor, when you go in and say, I can't get out of bed, my back, all the way, my leg is numb to the foot, they are going to have you immediately taken to the emergency room and you will be under scans and MRIs. I'm sorry, but you cannot just run the show when it comes to doctors, Foodie. So that's why I know this whole story you're telling us, there isn't a doctor in the world that would inject you with anything till they knew what was going on. I mean, that just is absolute nonsense.
Like everything else. I don't know how surgery would be dangerous. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Well, there's actually a procedure they can do. But you can't walk around with a herniated or bulging disc. You know, a lot of people, you know what they do to try to ease the pain? They lay on the floor with their feet like, okay, so they're laying on the floor and then they have their legs bent. So here's your body on the floor. Your legs are bent on a chair just like this to completely straighten out your back. You cannot be on a mattress with movement, even a couch, because that's going to possibly make a herniated or bulging disc way worse. Oh my God. Most people lay on the floor and hope it heals. If not, there is a procedure.
My weight is in the front, right? It's exactly. Do they let down a gate and play the trumpets when someone enters the clinic? Hear ye, hear ye.
What? Do they lower the gates and play the trumpets when Salah shows up at... What? What are we dealing with these people? She better start getting serious. Yep.
Hi, Italian. Tidbits.
Doesn't she seem like her normal, happy, jolly self? Doesn't she? Isn't that odd? Just giddy. Oh, and by the way, she's laying in bed vaping. Just... Okay. Okay, she's just... Okay, we're bugging out of here. She just put up a shocking weigh-in. Hold on. She's giving me the nugget first. Thank you, Foodie. Done with your lies. Okay, we gotta go out and go back in. All that bullshit. Okay. Hold on, everybody. Here we go. Hello, Foodie Beauties.
Hey guys, hey. I know your girlfriends love to watch me.
No.
So what Hey guys, welcome back to another at Hearts as the background, and I will also show some video clips. I even tried just sitting and standing to do cameos, and it became unbearable. The pain.
Look at this.
After about...
This is her videos now. She don't even cam up for her videos.
2 minutes, I have to lay down. Anywho, I managed to do a weigh-in though. Again, undressed, therefore I just took a picture of the final scale reading. So my last weight...
Can you imagine it being the exact weight of Salah? Are you showing your Funko feet? Are you allowed to show your Funko feet? Yeah, get to the point.
And was not a good one, if you remember. About 11 days ago or so, I did a video talking about my slip-ups. And if I recall, my weigh-in was somewhere in that video. I was back up to 165 kg, and everyone was wondering how on earth I gained 13 pounds in less than a week.
Fluid! I'm telling you, man, they're draining her. They're draining her like a boil. They are draining her body. And maybe she goes in for the weigh-ins. Think about that. Blood pressure check, weigh-in. Maybe they're doing diuretics. And I'll tell you what, you're going to lose a shit ton of weight with diuretics, are you not? This sounds more plausible. Now, does her back ache all the time? Absolutely. But it seems way more plausible. They're draining the fluid off her, and that's why she goes in. They got to keep an eye on to make sure blood pressure doesn't bottom out. Blah, 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 blah. I'm telling you, this smells like a diuretic fluid. Right.
Water retention from binge eating is my only guess. There are so many reasons why weight fluctuates. I was on a slippery slope of just eating crap and tons of sodium and all of the things that are not good for me, and those things in excess. So a few days before that weigh-in, or approximately 2 weeks ago, I had dropped down to 159 kg. I was very happy with that. Now, as you can see, my weigh-in today, I weigh 155 kg, which is a huge drop. That's 341 pounds.
They're draining you like a boil. Diuretic weight loss bees. Yeah. Why do people retain fluid? It's the food they eat. And it can be like your body is not able to pump because it's backing up. I mean, think about it. A body at rest stays at rest. Have you seen on 600 Pound Life, once they get in a bed, do you ever see their legs just blow up with fluid? Because they're not out there moving so that the body works. It pumps, it moves fluid around, it sweat it out, all kinds of things. Yeah, 345 now, people. Yeah, and heart, right. It can lead to congestive heart failure if you're having a backup of fluid, which is usually both legs, by the way. My lipstick color it's a ink Peri Para. I got it off Amazon, and it's just an ink. And this one is 09, which is a coral. And it's just an ink. I only like stains. I don't like lipstick. The blood work she showed us indicated, I don't know. I'm not going to diagnose her. I'm not. But my guess is, I believe she has back pain. I think she always has back pain. I would too if my back was arched and I was carrying. Remember when I was pregnant, 9 months? You get your hands always on your back because your stomach is making your back weak, right? You're carrying a 9-pound kid there, and you're always walking like this. You got to sit down. I do believe she has back pain, but I do not believe that's what she's in the clinic for. Because when I see her in the wheelchair, I see fluid coming off her body. In my opinion, that's what I'm seeing after years of working in the hospitals and working in pain clinics. And if you're going to admit there's been no imaging and no diagnosis, then my guess is we're trying to get the fluid off your body. And amen to that. You're going to feel 1,000 times better. I don't think she's had weight loss surgery. I don't think anybody would do surgery on her with that much fluid retention. But maybe she's working her way towards it. And good for you. Good for you. I want to see this. I wish you were honest enough to let us follow along. Because I think it's incredible. There's nothing to hide. There's no reason. We all see the fluid on you. But if you want to do it privately, go for it. It's your life. And I really hope everything works out for you. And I really do hope that you are on the glow up. Amen. Just like Paris Hilton.
I cannot even remember the last time I was in the 340s. Now, being essentially bedbound for the most part, I mean, I can still walk around the apartment slowly for a few minutes at a time and use the washroom on my own and shower, but
I'm sorry, but I've seen both your showers, if you're still in the same place, and you got to step over a tub. You have to lift your leg and step over a tub. But you can do that fine. But you can't sit on the couch and live stream. You can't lay on your side and press your back against the couch on a live stream. Okay, whatever.
Figured I would gain weight.
It's your story.
Moving much. The thing is, because I'm in constant pain, constant as in the pain is always there, but it's tolerable when laying on my side with a pillow between my knees.
That would not be sciatic. Or even a bulging disc.
So because of the pain, I don't have as much of an appetite sometimes. I still get the head hunger though, and there's boredom of laying in bed and wanting to snack all the time. But I'm surprised I have lost so much, considering my eating schedule has pretty much been as follows. So because I'm not cooking right now, we will order one main meal. So I usually eat very healthy for this. Chicken.
Why is that chicken not look cooked all the way? She's eating that to-go food like no other. She is eating the to-go food, people. And then look at that whole thing of yogurt. Nothing's changed. Dipping sauces, yogurt, troughs of food. Oh my God.
A salad every day, and I usually eat like half a chicken, so like the breast and some of the leg, which I don't really love, but it's tolerable the way this place cooks it.
The leg is the fattiest meat on the bird. Stick with the breast.
For chicken legs and dark meat, I find that if it's cooked like almost burnt or burnt, pretty much like burnt a bit, like so that it's not.
How come you people can't buy chicken breasts over there? What is the problem? Chicken breasts, why? Why can't you? Why are you like making yourself eat dark meat? I have to burn it. Why eat it? You have choices, you know? Just get chicken breasts, filleted with vegetables and a salad. The end. That is disgusting. It's greasy. It's gross.
I don't know. I don't like moist, dark meat. I like it very burnt. But with the chicken breast, yeah, it has to be moist, of course.
Don't say moist.
I don't know. I think it's because the dark meat, the leg and the thigh have so much more fat that when you cook it longer, the fat kind of like dissolves more. Anyway, I'm weird, I know.
Yeah, that was the weirdest thing I ever heard. Maybe we should cook you and dissolve your fat. Then you can get on with life. You'll really be dancing. You'll really be jogging. Unless that's not the kind of life you want to live, then carry on.
So I eat chicken, a salad every day, hummus, or a salmon bowl, for example, with black beans and guacamole and quinoa or brown rice. What I love about the bowls is they pretty much have like every food group in one, and I really enjoy those.
Okay, so let's see. It's a rosemary sous vide, salmon, organic brown rice, organic black beans, and sweet corn. This actually looks like the most nutritional thing you've ever eaten. Maybe you're in a fat clinic. Oh, is that what's going on? Did you admit yourself? Yes. And they're making you eat and learn about food and make you healthy? Yay! That's what I'm guessing. That's what that looks like. That is the healthiest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, I doubt it too, but whatever. That's probably something that Salah ordered, because it says order again from this place. That looks like something Salah probably ate, right? We know she'd be like,
When I'm able to like make things on my own again, I think I'll get the ingredients to make those more regularly.
Because see, she over here in the kitchen with a big pot of French fries. She in the kitchen with a big pot of French fries. But she loves pictures of herself, don't she? I think I'll put this one up. Let me just remove that from my portfolio, and I'll put that up for the people who don't get to see me anymore, and I know they missed my face, so I'm gonna slap this up. You know, just me, you know, in my natural habitat, the kitchen, making French fries. Not for me, but for Salah. French fries for Salah. Yeah, I don't eat French fries, right?
So then, every day, I've been having an avocado smoothie with honey and pistachios. This is a very...
She in a clinic now. I think she's in a clinic. I think she checked herself in now, because every day,
common drink here at juice stations. They're called avocado juice with nuts and honey. And when I first came to Kuwait, Salah introduced me.
Remember, we heard a fan. We heard some background stuff. Listen, he may have locked her in somewhere and said, you ain't coming. Remember what I told you? I wouldn't be soft on her like her mom and, you know, all those people that are just tired of this 3 decades of blah, 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 right? I said, I'll go in there. Just give me the keys, Salah. I'll go in there. I'm going to chain her up like King Kong from like hanging bars so she can at least swing when she's screaming. I want what I want to eat. And I'm like, no. We're on a health arc. You'll thank me later. Cuss me out. You won't get on my nerves. You don't get on my nerves. Just keep on, girl. You listen. Whoa. And listen, when I have her hooked into the rings, right? It's on a track, which only goes to the bathroom, because there's no way I'm dealing with that. So anyway, the track, you know, she's got a bidet. She don't need, you know, nobody to wipe. But anyway, she takes that track, right? As she's attached to it, right? She can pull it down, just the one arm for that moment to grab the hose. That's it. And then she's on the trolley from the ceiling. She got to come back in the living room. I'm sitting there, legs crossed, eating a snack, watching TV. She's having a full-on hissy fit. And I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Don't care. Look at you losing weight, girl. This is love. This is love right here. I don't give in to crazy. I'm going to be a legend if I get you walking out of this house, right, looking like a snack. Instead of buying you a snack, you're going to look like a snack when I'm done with you. And that's what I'm talking about. I would go in with that military boot camp drill sergeant attitude, and I won't give up. You can't wear me down, Foodie. You would not be able to wear me down. Now, if you want to hire me, I will set my price. But I'm going to need to do that in Canada, because I ain't going over there and dealing with Scat Man, Pooh Boy. Ain't happening. Because him and I, not only will I come in with my cross earrings and my cross necklace, I'm going to come in with holy water and a Bible. I'm just saying. Ain't nobody pooing on me or doing anything to me with a cross. Nuh-uh. So we need to do this in Canada. And then when you're a skinny legend, you can just roll your ass right on back to Kuwait, where you will enjoy the heat and the beaches. And you can thank me. Because I got it all mapped out. I am tougher than Julian. You know who Julian is, right? She's the one that was slapping fatties on the butt because it was her goal to get the weight off them. Biggest loser kind of shit. Right. I work with handcuffs, rings, and a trolley system that takes you to the bathroom and back. I haven't decided how you're going to sleep yet, but I'm just saying. I will have you looking like a snack.
He was having one, and he said, "You want to try a sip?" And I said, "What? Avocado smoothie? Ew." Because avocados, I'm very finicky on them. I don't know how some people could just eat them just like that with nothing else. Just plain avocado.
My husband cuts them and sits there and scoops them with a spoon with pepper on them. That's how he eats guacamole or avocados. Me, it's got to be a guacamole type of situation deal.
So to me, they taste like plant butter if you eat them plain. So I have to have them mixed with things, and this is the best. It's
with caramel, sugar, pistachios. Yeah, we know. Which has got you in this predicament.
so good. Avocados are so healthy with good fats and fiber and vitamins, which are essential for healing. I mean, even the doctor is prescribing vitamins for me. So, our body needs certain vitamins and minerals to kind of speed up the healing process.
Yeah, can you imagine? She's a tourist over there and she starts like exhausting their health care. They're going to send her home. They're going to be like, you need to go back home to Canada. Don't come back until you've exhausted their health care. You know what I'm saying? You're a tourist. I know in your mind you think you live here, but you're a tourist. Kind of like when she was over there in Gatineau. She thought she lived in the trap house, right? Who's this Dee Dee and why is she in my house? I mean, your house. We know. When she gets it in her head, she's convinced herself, but we know the truth and we're like, wait, what? What? You're not married to this dude. He's even denied you as a girlfriend. And if he wants to have a woman in his place, but I bought the food and I bought the comforter for the bed. That's my TV they're watching. Girl, you don't take that shit over to a trap house. You don't do that kind of shit for a trap house. You literally were buying somebody's fake love, but this time's different.
So then after this main meal and the avocado smoothie, I usually have hours later, like late at night, because my sleep pattern is all mixed up. Sometimes I nap throughout the day. The pain makes me more tired than you.
She laying in bed all day. She laying in bed all day. He ain't around. He ain't around.
Usual.
Nope.
So at night, I'll eat a mixed plate, which I'm able to actually stand long enough to make myself, or Salah will help me and just bring me the things he knows I like, and
He's just tossing a jar of pickles, some blocks of cheese, and a whole frozen bag of pitas up in that room. That room looks like a cafeteria at this point. He ain't coming home or over to keep running errands for you. He's not Pete. While he's out, he may grab some takeout and toss it at you. And we already know you leave it in your room anyway. So you just lay up in the bed, putting your hands in it. You know what I mean? Then you take a nap. Then you wake up. Oh, where's my KFC drawer? Oh, here's a chicken leg. We already know. We've seen it. We've seen it.
kind of like prepare it in bed. So I'll eat a mixed plate of pita bread, labneh or cheese, olives, pickled eggplant, and a small bag of chips. So it's weird to me that
a small bag of chips. Press poo to doubt. And when I say press poo, put a poo emoji in the chat. Press poo to doubt. It's a small bag of chips. We've seen her buy the whole box. Small compared to what, right? Compared to a family reunion bowl size of chips?
Still lost so much because, especially the avocado smoothie, I'd imagine, and the night meal is kind of higher in calories, but I don't know. I don't know if it's just, I haven't been counting calories.
And there it is. That's why I call bullshit on all of this. She may have just been swelled up, right? And she is going through a diuresis or something where they're trying to get all this fluid off her. And I call BS. I call BS on all of this because she ain't even counting calories. She's not even keeping a journal. I can't even with this nonsense. I just can't even believe that you're going to take a 1-digit IQ and try to push that shit off an entire community filled with doctors, nurses, endocrinologists. It's insulting. Yep, rule number 1. Foodie always lies. Do you know how embarrassed she would be to tell you that she's being drained like a boil? All right? You know, listen, this is all comedy. There's no hate. It's all comedy. Anyway, I think my puzzle board's here. I'm going to cut this live off, and I'm going to get that all unwrapped. As soon as I run, do 2 errands. I got to go to the post office, and I got to go to another location, and then I'll be back, and I'll go live again, and we're going to check out the puzzle from my store that I am making sure it is primo puzzle. It does come in a tin. No cardboard box, so you can use this afterwards. And think about it, it's got a pretty picture. Do you not love that? This will come in handy. Like grandma, the shortbread cookies, right? The shortbread cookie tin that always was full of grandma's sewing stuff, and you thought you were getting a cookie, and you open it up, and it's a bunch of thread and needles and thimbles. Yeah, we don't know what you can make of this, but it's adorbs. Anyway, so when I come back, we are going to unpackage this amazing puzzle and the puzzle board with drawers. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So let me go run my errands, and we'll be back. Chantal, whatever, girl. Get that fluid off of you. Start living again. Anyway, I can't listen to any more of the nonsense. I only made it 6 minutes into her 15-minute new video. What does that tell you? I ain't got time for nonsense. You laying around all day with a microphone clipped to you, and you're just and it's half it's nonsense and most of it's bullshit. I can't do it. I'm too grown for that. Anyway, I'll be back. Just give me about a half hour. I will be back, I promise. And you probably won't get a notification because, you know, they're doing me dirty like that. So just make sure you just unsubscribe, resubscribe, whatever you got to do. And by the way, tomorrow's my birthday, and I'm trying to get to 7,000 subs just before tomorrow. Thank you. It's free. It's nice. And it would warm my heart. But whatever. Love you. See you soon.